Good afternoon, welcome to Trungle Park, home of Mousehole. Here today for Mousehole versus Bodmin Town in the Carlsberg South West Peninsula League Division 1 West match. A nice windy afternoon for our first commentary. The referee today is Steve Annis, and I will try and tell you the Mousehole lineup. In goal, number 1, Jason Robertson. Number 2, Captain Billy Curtis. Number 3, Tom Hands. Number 4, Matt Howes. Number 5, Adele Gaffiti. Number 17, Gerrans James. Number 7, Kazma Kehad. Number 8, Lorenzo Guarelmi. Number 9, Herman Nemoki. Number 10, Stephen Siboth. Number 11, Paolo Salsa. The subs for Mousehole today are Ryan Andrew. Number 18, Tom Patrick. Number 14, Jason Simmons. Number 15, Sam Scholberg. And goalkeeper is Dominic Ngove. Bude have come with 11 players today. In goal is Matt Werberton. Number 3, Alex Harrison. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 6, Dom Starkey. Number 5, Liam Sandercock, captain. 4, Chris Hill. 5, Ryan Tipp. 8, Ryan Lafferty. 10, Harry Hopcroft. 17, Yassim. And number 11, Westpue. Mousehole will be playing towards the car park end, and Bude Town will be playing towards the Hutchins end. It's not too bad a crowd here. I think people are still coming in for this game. Still pretty windy. We shall see how we get on when the game gets going. You will note that there is a Mousehole linesman on the Bude Town today. They never had a linesman. We now kick off. We're 4 minutes past 3. High ball straight up in the air. Paolo Sosa plays it down towards pavilion end. A nice ball down the left hand side. It looks as if it's going for a goal kick. It is. It's the first real good movement of the game. It's going to be very interesting the first 10-15 minutes with the wind here today. Bude Town, bottom of the table, haven't got a point on board. Mousehole round about the middle at the moment. Matt Howes plays it back to captain Billy Curtis, who lays it back to the new keeper today, Jason Robertson's newly signed from Porthleven. Paolo Sosa plays it down left. Long ball down the left, easily intercepted. Stephen Siboff. Nice ball back to Tom Hands. Oh, good ball. Great turn. Will he get the cross in? Players in there waiting. Stephen Siboff doing his magic. Comes inside, just inside the box. Has he gone too far? No, he crosses it. They can't clear it. Pressure on them from Mousehole. Still can't clear it. Referee have seen an offside decision. 2 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Kick doesn't reach. Paolo Sosa gets it, plays it down to the right. Great move back to Stephen Siboff. Will he get the cross in? Crosses it, good header out. Good work from Lafferty. plays a long ball forward. Harry Hopcroft couldn't get to it. Jason Robertson plays a nice ball to Adele, who lays it over. Garens James, too hard, straight back to the keeper. They've got to get used to this win. The first 10 minutes, it'll take them a while just to get used to it. Plays it to Dom Starkey. Tom's looking for the long ball. Harry Hopcroft plays it back to Adele. Plays the ball wide back to Billy Curtis. Looking back to Paulo Salsa. Just nice simple ball back to Adele. Stephen Zaboff makes a run down the left. Now to his feet. Good interception. Back in their own half again. Adele plays it. Paulo Sosa. Left foot. Not a lot of movement going on at the moment. Paulo Sosa again. Plays it to Billy Curtis. To Matt Owes. Back to Lorenzo. He lays it back to Jason Robertson. Back to Lorenzo. Plays it across field to Adele again. Stephen Saboth couldn't control it. Yes, he does. Turns his magic inside. Foul. Free kick to Mousehole. What will come of this one? Easy decision for Stephen Annisser, the referee. Short free kick. Ball over the top. Unlucky. Herman couldn't get on the end of that one. Distinctive with his hairstyle, so we'll get used to him as the game go on here today. Right, another goal kick. I think this is the third in about 3 minutes. Pressure's on Bude already by the looks of it. The crowd's starting to come. The Mousehole second team boys are here today in the stand here as well. And I've no doubt they'll be vocal as the game goes on. Quick throw from Matthew House. Throws it back to Billy Curtis, who plays it across to Adele again. He's looking for movement. Stevens off down the left. Plays it to Salsa. Plays to Tom Hands. A little bit short. Goes out for a throw in to Bude. Ryan Leverty, the manager's looking for it. Stephen Spoth. Bit of ping pong in the air, goes back to the centre half. Liam Sandercott, the captain. Great movement. Great movement. Referee plays on, no advantage. Oh, beautiful touch. That's Harry Hopcroft, that was. Great movement. Ball comes over. Herman goes running, putting the pressure on. Good defending. Ball lost. Mousehole on the attack again. 8 minutes gone. Score: Mousehole 0, Bude 0. Still playing the ball around. Bit of shirt pulling. Referee plays advantage. He now brings the ball back. You did see him holding the shirt. Free kick to Bude. Already you can see Lafferty and Hopcroft up front looking pretty useful for Bude. Fenders putting on the pressure. Gareth James putting him under pressure straight away. Ball to Wes Pugh, lost it. It's a real challenge. Throw into Bude. Players right. Throw in goes Mousehole's way. Matt Howes lays it back to Billy Curtis, who plays the ball inside to Paulo Sousa. Tried to lay it to Stephen Sabath, and the ball eventually got to him and down the left wing. Goes to Tom Hans. Good cross. Great cross. Back post. Garen James just couldn't get his foot on the end of that one. It's a goal kick. It's a really good effort. Great movement from the three players. Extension on his legs. Great effort. So a goal kick again to Bude Town. Probably the 5th or 6th in the last 9 minutes of the game. Pressure's all on them at the moment. Mousehole's starting to put a lot of pressure on them. But they have got two with Laverty and Opco up front. They look handy. Ball comes. They win it quite easy. Won a lot of challenge on him then. Billy Curtis was there to lay the ball through the middle. Some tackles flying in from Bude Town at the moment. Mousehole win the ball back, plays it back to Adele, who lays it right to Billy Curtis. Matt Howes making a start today for the first team. He's been a regular in the second team this season. Mousehole keeping the ball, playing their usual football. Paulo Sousa does lose it though. Chance, ball's played through the numbers. Great defending by Tom Hans. Corner to Bude Town, the first one of the game. Should be a little test for Jason Robertson now in his first game for Mousehole today. Mousehole's got everybody back except for Kaz. Cross, back post. Nobody could get it. It's going to be a throw in to Mousehole. Wasted corner. Matt Howes lays it to Billy Curtis. Lays it to Adele. Stephen Sabath made a run down the left. I don't know whether you've seen him. Good ball. Great movement. 1-2 between him and Paulo Sousa. Then Stephen Sabath running down the left wing. And he's now kicked the ball too far, straight into touch. Wasted opportunity there from Stephen Sabath. Great movement from Paulo Sousa. About 11 minutes gone. Still 0-0. The rain is coming down now. Chance, Billy Curtis is there. Matt Howes plays it to Adele. Rain is coming down here hard now. Stephen Sabath to Hamza, plays it back to Billy Curtis, who plays the long ball over the top. A little bit hard. Good try, worth an effort. It's another goal kick to Bude Town. Short one. Free kick to Bude Town. Foul on Alex Harrison. He'll be looking to try and get the ball to the corners if they can to get around the back of Mousehole. Low. Poor one. Goes back to the captain, Billy Curtis, who lays it back to Jason Robertson. He lays it back to Billy Curtis. Plays it into the centre to Adele, who's looking for Stephen Sabath. Kamza gets the ball, lays it back to Tom Hans. Back to Adele. Paulo Sousa plays it wide to Herman Bidard. Is he going to keep it in? Yes, he does. Uses left foot, come inside. Beats defender. Looking for the cross. Ball comes back. Garen James misses it. Ball's lost. Goes back to Adele, who plays the ball to Hamza. Loses it. Not a very good challenge from Palasosa. A foul by Herman there. Just a bit frustrating for Mousehole when they came to get that last ball through. Still 0-0. Long ball over the top. Nobody actually goes for it. Billy Curtis does. Lays off to Matt Howes, who lays the ball to... Oh, unlucky. Good movement from Herman there. Bude with a throw in. Alex Harrison goes down the left again. Throw into Bude. Lafferty, the manager, lays the ball back. Cross comes in. Nobody in there. Easy for Adele. Lays the ball out to the halfway line. Garen James, not actually been in the game a lot at the moment. He is now. Beautiful one to Herman, who cuts inside, puts the ball over the top. Should be right. Easy for the goalkeeper. Yes, it is. No problem for Warburton in goal. 15 minutes gone, still no score here. Easy for Adele, lays at Steven Saboff. As Palasosa beats the player, good to get fouled and the referee has given it. Free kick to Mousehole, quickly taken by Billy Curtis. Adele lays it back, Sosa, who lays Steven Saboff to Adele. Long ball, he finds Herman, but that goes over his head. Throw into Bude. Got to keep the ball on the ground. The wind has taken it. Talking to the groundsman before the game, he said the ground is still pretty hard. All the rain we've had, it's still pretty hard, so the ball is bouncing a lot. Ball over the top. Iron tip. Couldn't get it, so it goes back to Jason Robertson, who plays it to Adele, who then plays it to Palasosa, to Garen James. Turns down the left. Great defending. Plays back to Steven Saboff. There's nobody in the middle. There's nobody actually in there then when the ball was crossed. Playing 1-2s, get him out up to the halfway line. No one really challenges. Adele gets in and challenges it. Ball over the top. Yassan, too far for Yassan then. So we have a throw in to Mousehole. Matt Howes will take it, and he passes to Billy Curtis. To Adele. It's a familiar pattern here, I think, with these throw-ins. Steven Saboff, who lays it inside to Palasosa. Back to Billy Curtis. Curtis is looking. Great ball. Herman's looking for it. Chance. No, great defender by number 6. Dom Starkey. Great defending, Dom Starkey. Nice firm challenge. Bude got great challenge from Billy Curtis, but still, and he wins it back. Great defending. Plays a good ball to Herman, who's speed. Play on, the referee said. It's a hard challenge on Lorenzo. Palasosa defends the ball and it's a throw into Bude. "19 minutes gone, it's still Mousehole 0, Bude 0. Foul there, free kick to Bude. So we've only had one clear-cut chance, really. It was the cross from Steven Saboff that Garen James unfortunately couldn't get on the end of it. Bude trying the long ball again. They're finding it slowly, finding the players down the left-hand side. Mousehole's right. That Laverty, the manager, is seems to be quite a handful at the moment. They're looking for movement, not getting any. The ball goes down the right-hand side to Billy Curtis, who runs just behind the halfway line. Matt House. Lorenzo played a lovely ball back to Adele, who plays trying to find Stephen Saboth. Mistake by the defender, let Stephen Saboth run at him. He's running down the left-hand side, but he now loses it. That was poor control from him. Great defending. Tom Hands plays it to Paulo Sousa. Plays it down to Stephen. Will it be a good cross? Cross coming in, straight to the defender. Clears the ball. Lorenzo challenging for the ball. Referee says play on. Yassan. Free kick there. Herman comes in from behind on him as a free kick to Bude. That was an easy decision for the referee to make. He's going to have a word with someone. He's going to have a word with Chris Hill from Bude. Obviously wasn't happy with the challenge. The referee said, had a quiet word with him and we'll play on. The rain has stopped. Free kick to Bude. That Hill's got space, he's got him behind the defender. Any problems for Jason Robertson? Nothing at all. Not really been tested yet after 19 minutes. Jason Robertson in goal for Mousehole. He had a lot to do, so pressure is on Bude. Lorenzo plays the ball wide to Billy Curtis, who plays a long ball, trying to find Stephen Saboth. Great defending by Josh Allen. Adele gets the ball inside the halfway line. Garens James 1-2. Free kick to Garens James. This could be a chance. Looking about 35 yards out. Mousehole's yet to hit one on target, and 21 minutes gone. Lorenzo. Free kick for Lorenzo. Will he test the goalkeeper? Curls it. Easy save. Second attempt for Mark Warburton. He did drop it. That was his first shot that's hit the target after 21 minutes. Bude playing out from defence. Great ball. Cut out. And there's a throw into Mousehole. Matt House to Billy Curtis to Adele. This is familiar. Stephen Saboth. Lorenzo lays it back to Adele. Stephen Saboth makes a run down the left. Have you seen him? Hamza lays a lovely ball to Tom Hands. Tried a nice 1-2 there, didn't quite work, so it's a throw in back to Bude again. Getting a bit brighter at the moment, so the rain has stopped, which is important for everyone, but the wind is still swirling. Long throw, but loses out. Throw in to Mousehole. Still seem to be getting around the field quite a bit. It's a foul throw from Mousehole. Now it's a throw in back to Bude. Laverty. Stephen Saboth plays the ball, throw in back to Mousehole, just in front of us, in front of the Bude dugout. Strange, there's actually no one in their dugout today, so they got 11 players and that's it today. Paulo Sousa, outside his foot, poor ball, cut out, but then again the Bude player, Yassem, plays this poor ball back and Mousehole got the ball again. Hamza lays it back to Adele, who makes a run and loses it. Tom Hands plays a simple ball back to Jason Robertson, who lays it to Captain Billy Curtis. Good movement, chance. Hopkirk is one-on-one. Harry Hopkirk tries it, hits Adele's hands. He's claiming for a penalty, but no way. Herman gets the ball, lays it to Billy Curtis, plays it to Palasosa. Long ball, Stevens Boss on the run. Down the left-hand side. Will he keep it in? No, it's a throw into Bude Town. Referee seen an infringement. Free kick to Bude Town. Still with 25 minutes gone. Mousehole 0, Bude Town 0. Billy Curtis goes up, beaten by Chris Hill, who seems to be everywhere at the moment. He seems to be the player for Bude Town. No matter where the ball goes, he's there. Seem to be having a bit of a free roll, I think. Mousehole playing 1-2s between Matt Howes and Billy Curtis. Lorenzo got the ball. Ball over the top. Tom Hands runs down the left-hand side. Number 7's chasing him. Cross. Poor cross, but he gets a corner out of it. Great movement. Well played. Great ball from Lorenzo. It was good football for Mousehole. Just finding their feet. It's going to be an interesting corner. Put pressure on the goalkeeper. Short corner taken. Stevens are both. Back to Lorenzo. Crosses the ball. Back post. Adele. Couldn't get a good cross in. Ball's kept in play by Herman, who lays the ball back to Palasosa, who's looking. Billy Curtis plays it to Adele. Herman is back to. Lays the ball back. Palasosa. Back to Billy Curtis. Back to Palasosa, who lays it back to Matt Howes. To Adele. Garens James deliberately leaves it. No one coming in on the back of him. Chris Hill again for Hopcroft. Dom Starkey there with a fierce challenge, but referee play on. Cross, back post. Couldn't get a good cross in. Corner ball to Mousehole. That's probably about the 8th or 9th corner we've had in the first half. Corner comes over. Garens James jumps. Ball cleared away from Bude. Just couldn't get on the end of that, Garens James. He's looking to add to his goal tally this year. Great ball back from Adele. Stevens above, edge of the box. Will it be a shot? Curls it. Great defending. That was that man again, Chris Hill, who seemed to be everywhere at the moment for Bude Town. There must be more in him, more than one of him, because he's everywhere. Billy Curtis. Great movement. Palasosa again. Seems to be the main man in midfield at the moment. Plays it back to Adele. Short one to Stephen Saboth. Looking to Palasosa. Wide to Adele. Tom Hands made a run down the left. He's come back again. Garens James. Poor control. Sosa. Saboth to Sosa. Ball inside, play around the wrong way. Ball's cleared, just kicked it anywhere, just to try and take some of the pressure off. Bude Town are put under a lot of pressure at the moment. Lorenzo plays Stephen Saboff. Foul to Mousehole. Mousehole's already taken it. Matt Howes. Back to Captain Billy Curtis. Lorenzo to Adele. Looking for movement. Hamza made a move up front. Didn't see him. Ball's gone back. They're waiting for movement. Bude Town are defending well. Palasosa plays to Herman. Just inside the defender. Chance. Inside. Great defending. Stephen Saboth. It's 1-0. Great movement. Stephen Saboth. Mousehole 1. Bude Town 0. 30 minutes. Great bit of movement. Great ball for Hammond to come inside. Stephen Saboth scores for Mousehole. Sorry about that, just writing that down. It took a bit of magic to get past them. Bude Town's heads probably go down after that one. Ball over the top, there's no one up front. Hit and hope. Picked up by Adele. Mousehole 1-0 up. Billy Curtis. Matt Howes. Lovely movement. Herman. Matt Howes gets the return. And Herman again. Flicks up. Garens James. Has cleared away from Bude Town. Pressure's mounting on them. 1-0 down now after 30 minutes. Stephen Saboth, the goal scorer for Mousehole. Lorenzo. Stephen Saboth. Great defending. Josh Allen. Got a hard job on his hand trying to pick Stephen Saboth up. His movement's fantastic. Lorenzo looking. Plays it to Billy Curtis. He plays up through to Herman. Control looking to pass. Sousa out wide to Matt Howes. Come inside again to Souther. Stephen Saboth. Garens James 1-2. Chance. 2-0. Great 1-2 at Garens James. 33 minutes. 2-0. Stephen Saboth. Great bit of movement. Makes it 2-0. I did say the pressure's mounting for Bude Town. Now that Mousehole know where the goal is, I think we might be having a few more in a minute. 33 minutes gone. Mousehole 2, Bude Town 0. Hopkoff trying to lay something on, lose the ball again. Hamza had the ball, laid it back to Adele. Lorenzo plays it back to Palasosa. Matt Howes to Billy Curtis. Adele looking for Saboth. To Adele. Plays it back to Matt Howes. To Herman. Billy Curtis to Palasosa. Looking for movement. Saboth, poor ball. Chance. Defender Allen. Throw in. Chris Hill again. A man who seems to be popping up everywhere for Bude Town. Ryan Tip lays it. No one there. Ball goes for back to the goalkeeper. Jason Robertson's had nothing to do so far in his first half. Plays it to Adele. Lorenzo. Billy Curtis tries a long one. Too far for Tom Ann's movement from Tom there down the left. Back to the goalkeeper. To be honest, Matt, Warburton never had a chance with either goal. The two great strikes from Stephen Saboth. If you just joined us, it's Mousehole 2, Bude Town 0. 2 goals from Stephen Saboth. Goal after 30 minutes. And the second one after 33 minutes. Pressure's mounting for Bude Town now. Only come here with 11 players today, no subs, no one in their dugout neither today. And they had to borrow a Mousehole linesman. Chris Hill. Plus Yazam. They lose it. Ball comes to Gerrans James, who loses it. Ball over the top. Lafferty, the manager. Keeps it in play. Ryan tips in there. The only player gets a head on it. No pressure. Adele clears it. Stephen Saboth down the left. Running at Joe Allen. Great ball to Paolo Sosa. Looking for it. Oh, great intercept. Where's Pugh? Joe Allen. Liam Sandercock over the top. Playing a long ball. Keeper once. Loses. Chance for 17. And he scores. A mistake by the goalkeeper. Yassam has scored. 36 minutes. 37 minutes, thank you. Yassam have scored. So, it's 2-1. Mistake from the goalkeeper and the defender. Allowed Yassam to go around him and tap the ball into an empty net. Mousehole back on the attack. Long ball, looks like it's going to nowhere. I think Matt Howes will let it go out, and he does. Strange goal, looked very safe, and it came from nowhere. Chris Hill plays at the goal scorer, your son. Mousehole get the ball back. Adele looking Tom Ann's down here on the left. Stephen Saboth got room. Gerrans James is moving. First touch. First touch let him down. Mousehole still losing the ball. Joe Allen again coming on him. Lorenzo lays it to Sosa, who lays it to Matt Howes. Ball's back inside. Great challenge. Sosa. Gerrans James. Oh, terrible, terrible. Referee said play on. Took the foul for me. Throwing quickly taken. Billy Curtis. Matt Howes. Herman back. Mousehole looking to build. Conceded unfortunate goal. Movement. Saboth. Adele, loads of room. Lorenzo, loads of room in the middle. Gerrans James, ball over the top to Saboth. Defended. Gerrans James tried to get past the player. Defender was too quick. Ball's back to the goalkeeper. Short one. Starkey tries to take it past him. Hamza throw in to Mousehole. Dom Starkey lost the ball. Now there's a throw into Mousehole. Tom Hands. Back to Adele. Billy Curtis. Matt Howes. To Herman. Lorenzo. Sosa again, the main man in midfield today. To Adele. Tom Hands. Quick ball. Hamza. Hamza's looking to get the cross in. Lorenzo straight at the keeper. Soft shot. Still 2-1 to Mousehole. Keeper drops the ball. Poor kick. Straight to Lorenzo, who lays it to Saboff. Goes down the wide. Good cross. No. Corner ball. Mousehole get one more goal before half time. All the big guns are lining up. Adele's come up. Herman's there. Captain Billy Curtis on the edge of the box, being marked by Lafferty. Gareth James finding room back post. Joe Allen's marking him. Cross comes in. Good effort from Adele, just over the box. Hopefully you can see our screen at the moment. It says please donate to our chosen charity in Elseven School, and they're open to be up here in November. We'll give you more details as the game go on. Bude 10 on the ball again. It's a throw into Bude. The heads haven't gone down. They're still looking to get this equaliser. Great movement. Upcroft to Hill. Plays the ball too long. Easy for the goalkeeper, Jason Robertson. Right. Billy Curtis. Lorenzo looking for movement. Finds Adele. Players moving up front. Ball's gone. Poor ball. Intercepted very easily. Adele to Zaboff. Lorenzo playing a bit deeper, trying to make something of defence. Plays it to Billy Curtis, who's looking for movement, looking for an easy ball. Outside him, Herman outside of him. Matt Hauser just made a run down the wing. Ball comes inside, Sousa cuts inside. Zaboff, only on the left. Will he go wide? Will he come in? Tries a shot. Curler, just over the box. Good effort. Great bit of movement from Sousa again. Matt Hose made a great run from right back. They didn't pick him up. He was going down the right wing. But Sousa decided to come inside and set Stephen Saboth up. It's been a workmanlike first half for Mousehole. They're starting to put the pressure on. Second half will be interesting with the wind. Kick from the keeper. Goes straight to a Mousehole head. Tom Hands headers it and gets the ball back. Plays it back to Adele. Ball over the top. Herman. Off his shoulder. Defended by the captain. Sandercock. Lost it. Sousa. Lorenzo plays it to Herman. Edge of the box. Inside. Unlucky. Back. Back flick by the defender. Sousa trying to win it back. Play on. Referee plays on. No shot. Shot for Lorenzo straight into the belly of one of the Bude 10 players. Sandercock breaking. Ryan Tip trying to make sure he got no one in there. Looks like it could go for a corner. It does. So it looks like this could be Bude 10's second corner of the game. 2-1 down with only a couple of minutes to go to half time. If they get a goal now, be very interesting. They've thrown a few players up. They've left 3 back. Dom Stocky's back post. Oh, easy for Jason Robertson. Safe pair of hands. Stevens above, down the right, running at the defender. Hamza in the middle. Herman coming. Ball cross. No one. Oh, unlucky. Ball still in play. Came off Sosa, who plays it. Gets the ball back. Sosa. Lorenzo. Shot goes wide. More chances. Looking to shoot at all opportunity at the moment. Paulo Sosa first half has been, in my opinion, the key man, coming deep, creating a lot. And Lorenzo been swapping with him, trying to do the same. To be fair, Gerrans James haven't had too much to do up front. Not a lot of balls. Herman's quite dangerous down the right hand side. Steve Annis, the referee, really had a lot to do, and what he's had to do, he's done correctly, and has been really good. No problems at all for him. Tom Hans misses it. Joe Allen goes in for a challenge. Mousehole win the ball. Adele lays it to Billy Curtis. To House. Back to Curtis. Lorenzo. Playing the ball from the back. Tom Hans has made a run down the left. Sosa's looking for the ball. Edge of the box. Billy Curtis. Back to Adele. Movement. Hamza. Plays it back. No movement from Bude at all. They're all gone defending. Good ball. Herman was on the back of him then. Sosa chases. Ball goes. To Pitt. He loses it. Back to Lorenzo. Lorenzo's looking to feet. Plays the ball in the air. Joe Allen. Bude Town looking to get the ball away. Pass to Starkey. Throw into Bude Town. Chris Hill, in my opinion, their best player of the first half, has gone up front. Tip the ball. Joe Allen trying to get past, to get across him. Adele wins it. Plays it to Lorenzo. Plays the edge of his box. Poor ball, right across the box. Shot, tame shot. He ain't going to laugh at it. He ain't going to score from there against Jason Robertson. Must be coming near half time. Still, Mousehole 2, Bude Town 1. 2 goals from Stephen Sabath. No goal from Yassim. Half time. Mousehole 2, Bude Town 1. Join us for the second half coming up. You join us for the second half. Mousehill's playing towards the Atchins end now. And obviously Bude Town will be playing towards the car park end. Adele. Plays to Billy Curtis. He's looking to play to Matt House. Strong challenge from Hopcroft. It's a free kick to Mousehole. Quickly taken by Billy Curtis. He plays it back. Referee said who won the free kick is a throw-in. So it'll be a throw-in to Mousehole. Herman loses the ball. Hopcroft to Lafferty to Hopcroft. Plays it back to Chris Hill, who lays it wrong to Pitt. Ball goes out. Tom Hands to Adele. Looking for movement. Lorenzo. Hamza holds the ball, still got it. So looking for movement. Zaboff comes inside. Plays it to Garen James, tries the dummy, but he didn't fall for it. Stephen Zaboff playing the ball wide. Matt Howes lays it back to Palasosa, who's looking and creating and trying to move all the time. Looking again, looking for movement, plays simple, looking for the 1-2, doesn't happen. Zaboff plays inside. Herman loses the ball so easy, should have held on to it. Ball bounces right over the top of Adele then. Pitt running, Tom Hands chasing. Runs it straight into touch. Like I said earlier, the groundsman Billy Jacker did say that the ground, with all the rain we've had, it's still pretty hard. So as we saw with Adele then, the ball bounced straight over his head, so anything can happen yet, especially the high ball coming in and it bounces. Adele plays it back. Billy Curtis inside his own penalty area. Sosa looking to create, looking for movement. Garen James in front of him. Garen James holding the ball up like an old centre forward used to do. Keep hold of the ball. Laying it. Salsa looking to create. Herman trying a 1-2. Great defending by Alex Harrison of Bude Town. Sousa again, the creator, looking for movement, looking for a 1-2. Poor ball, picked up. Starkey, easy for Starkey, looking to play it to Laverty, intercepted. Howes to Herman, to Howes. Sousa, long ball, intercepted by Pitt, headed forward, no one up, the ball goes back. Jason Robertson. Ball nearly intercepted from Hopcroft there. Herman looking for movement. Sousa, ball over the top. Matt Howes running. Chance back to keeper. Herman nearly got on the end of it. He put a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper there. Pass back. Wolferton cleared the ball. Herman nearly scored his first goal for Mousehole. Three minutes gone. Mousehole 2, Bude Town 1. Lorenzo headers it backwards. Matt House intercepts it. Down to Sousa, trying to create something. Too many players around him. But Hasmans did. Garen James to Sousa, down the right side. Looking to cut the ball into Herman. He's inside the area. Great defending again from the captain. Starkey. Sousa comes from the back. Looking for a good cross. Didn't get it. Cleared. Dell brings the ball down. Made it look easy. Lorenzo looking to create. Plays it wide. Stephen Zaboff Magical feet. Gets in around the back, cross in. Gerrans James, great save. Goal. Adele makes it 3-1. Great play. Great goal from Adele. Gerrans James had the first attempt. Great save by the keeper. Adele was on hand with ping pong to put it in the back of the net. 53 minutes gone. It's now Mousehole 3, Bude Town 1. Great play, great cross. Stephen Sapoth got around the back of them. Great cross. Gerrans James edited it. Great save by Warburton, the goalkeeper. Straight back to Adele, who said, "Thank you very much, I'll have that one." That makes it 3-1. 3-1 down. What can Bude Town do about it? They're looking again to get the ball over the top. No one there, just Pitt up front. Ball goes into touch. Throw into Mousehole. Gerrans James will be looked at, and I believe he got 5 at the moment. Just looking down at his record over the last few years, quite an impressive record. As everyone knows, last season he played for Ludgvan in the Carlsberg Southwestern Peninsula League Division 1 West, and they finished runners-up. He scored 27 goals last year. If you look back at Gerrans James' record from 2012, he's been the leading goal scorer for Ludgvan in the Combination League for 5 years in a row. His first season he scored 56 goals, second 63, then he scored 45, 62, and before they got promoted he scored 60 goals. So his record is quite phenomenal. Great effort there from Bude Town. So Gerrans James will be like to add into his tally this year. So I believe he had 27, he told me, in League and Cup last year. He's got 5 at the moment, but I suppose like every forward, he doesn't mind if he shoots and someone else scores off a rebound. Mousehole in possession. Matt Howes, not look out of place at all. Been playing second team this season. Fits into this team like a glove. Playing really well. Adele, running, looking for movement. Ball over the top. Herman's in. Edge of the box. Keeper's ball. Good effort. Warburton kicks it. Hopcroft gets it. Can't control it. Goes back to Jason Robertson. Curtis to Lorenzo. Sousa on the ball. Looking to create. Ball in the back. Herman's got it. Gerrans James, back post, plays it across. Gerrans James, 4-1. What great football. I was only just talking about Gerrans James scoring, and he does. Great football. Sousa again, the key man today, creating all sorts. 56 minutes. Gerrans James get on the goal scoring. Prolific goal scorer. His record is phenomenal. He adds to the tally, which is Mousehole 4, Bude Town 1. Great play. Herman played an unselfish ball into him. Casil kicks off. Yeah, just been told it's typical Gerrans. I totally agree with that one. He scored many goals from close range, but an old-fashioned centre forward, in my opinion. Great player. What will Bude Town do about this? 4-1 down. Mousehole seem to be playing better against the win than what they did with the win. Sousa creating, unlucky. Sousa have been everywhere today, same as Lorenzo. Tried to look and create stuff. The passing, the movement's been good. Crystal lays the ball back, straight to Sousa. Plays it to Zabov. His feet. Lorenzo. Got space to lay it. Howes. Unlucky. Ball he wanted to feet just went to his left-hand side, ran the back of him. Lorenzo shoots. Great defending. Oh, Chris Hill tries to turn him and he gets the foul he was after. You can see he was looking for it. When you see it again, you'll see he did try to get the free kick and he got it. Good on him. Bude free kick and just inside their half. Will the ball hold up for them? No movement, simple for Tom Hans, who lays it to Lorenzo. Plays a lovely ball to Zabov. Writes a challenge. Zabov. Looking for movement. Will the cross come in? Cross comes in. Great defending. Liam Sandercock, the captain. Great header from him. Push. Adele gets the ball. Lays it wide to Madios, who plays it to Salsa. Palacios having a great game today. To Herman. Tried the 1-2. Madios just run the back of him. To Salsa again. Looking for movement, looking for the ball. Great ball. Adele in there. Sabov looking for a hat trick. Is he going to get it? Oh. Goal! Zabov scores from a cute angle. Everyone's looking, even in the stand, it's quiet. It's a Steven Zabov goal. That's his hat trick. I think everybody was quiet and they thought it was in the side netting, all except Steven Zabov, who knew he'd scored. That is now Mousehole 5, Bude 1. In the 60th minute. Mousehole are in total control. It's just a matter of how many goals they're going to score now. And if Bude can keep their heads up. Soso has been everywhere on this pitch so far. Been outstanding today, in my opinion. He's just there again. Soso, he loses it. Hamza gets the ball. Lorenzo, inside, outside he turns him. Plays it to Herman. Who's looking to create. Is he going to get the crossing? Change it. I think the referee thought he dived and play on. Back to Adele. Looking again. Mo's looking to play. Movement. Back to Billy Curtis. Lays it to Adele. Sousa. Again. 1-2 from Adele. Running at Bude. Looking to play the 1-2. Good defending. Ball played in. Lorenzo shoots. Oh, great save of Warburton. Great effort. Mousehole looking to score more goals. Plenty of time in the second half left. 61 minute gone. It's Mousehole 5. Billy Curtis comes away with the ball. Hamza lays an easy ball. Adele. Back to Hamza. To Zabov. His feet. Looking to beat him. Plays, got the ball back for Hamza. 1-2. Looking again, Hamza. Looking for movement. Trying to get in around the back of them. Will the cross come in? 2, 3 in there. Poor cross. James. James was in the waiting, so was Herman, and so was Palasosa then. Should have lifted the ball. Herman's down. Referee speaking to him. Great back heel from Sousa. Tom Hands. Great movement on back heel again to Sabov. Cross comes in. Herman tries an overhead kick. Lorenzo with the volley, unlucky. Goes wide, another great effort. To be fair, Warburton in the Bude Town goal has played well today. He's pulled off some great saves. But Sousa has been outstanding today. Absolutely brilliant. Mousehole sub coming on. Looks like Ryan Andrew coming on. And Hamza's coming off. So Ryan Andrew on. Hamza Hoff. Straight away, he wins the ball. Ryan Andrew. And again he's involved. Lorenzo, good pass. Bude Town trying to attack, then they lose the ball. Lorenzo plays simple ball back to Tom Hands. Back to Jason Robertson, who lays it to Billy Curtis. Jake Andrew. Mousehole looking again to get number 6. Sousa. Gerrans holds the ball back to Sousa. Looking again for movement. Long ball over the top. Stephen Saboth. Already got his hat-trick. A magical back heel. Tom Hands looking to get it in. Great footwork from him. Saboth. Throw in goes to Bodmin Town. Some magical feat from Stephen Saboth this afternoon. If any of you do play it on playback, it's been amazing. Chance. Pitt running. Good run from Tip then. So throw in. Lafferty's coming up. Bude Town playing caution to the wind. They got 3 defenders, so they're not really attacking Mousehole. Get a corner though. Last corner they had didn't really test Jason Robertson. He picked the ball up quite easy from it, so this one should be quite an interesting one. He had one in the first half. This is his first one in the second half. Cross comes over. Effort. Very simple for the goalkeeper. Picked it out the air. No problem. Not seen him kick a ball today, so it'll be interesting to see if he can pump one upfield. No, he's on the ground. There's a simple ball to Billy Curtis. Lorenzo back to Adele. It's a boff. Curtis tries the long ball. James, great turn. Good movement to Herman. Comes in the back of it. Oh, challenge. Corner ball. Interesting challenge from Alex Harrison then on Herman. He rode the jackal and kept going. Got a corner out of it. Mousehole gearing themselves up. A good corner. Put pressure on Warburton again. The last one was a great header from Gerrans James. We'll see what Mousehole can muster. One back with Matt Howes just watching Tip. Saboth with Lorenzo. Cross comes in. Adele headers it, but is headed out. He's beaten in the air. Lorenzo looking to create something. Feet to Adele. Turns, looking. There's plenty of space in front of him. Plays it wide. Billy Curtis punts it to the back post. Header. Great header from Gerrans James to the back post. A good cross from Billy Curtis. Found him, but it was well defended. Corner ball. Some of the spectators saying handball. I don't think so. The rain is kept off. The wind has just dropped a little bit, so it's making it probably to benefit Mousehole, really. They can play in any conditions, and today they're, especially when they started, they had to play in all sorts of conditions. Rain, wind. I'll say again, the referee's had a good game today, but not had a lot to do, but he's been very good. Corner comes in. Back flicks from Adele. Shot from Gerrans James. Cleared. Bude coming out with the ball. He's going to lose it. Palasosa there again. What is he going to do? Looking to play it. Well done, ref. Tried a 1-2 with the referee. It didn't work. Bude coming out with the ball. Chance outside the box. Wes Pugh looking to curl it. Good defended by Matt Howes. Mousehole. Jake Andrew gets the ball down our right. Just in front of us. Looking for movement. He gets Gerrans James. Poor touch from Gerrans. Lafferty plays the ball forward to Tip, who couldn't get hold of it. Was beaten by Adele, who lays it to Stephen Saboff. Sousa involved on everything today. He's on everything. Saboff. Lorenzo plays it wide. Matt Howes. Must say, Matt Howes, who's been playing for the second team this year, and I've not seen him play only the season, has fitted into the Mousehole team brilliantly today, and he hasn't looked at a place at all. Been playing really well. Chance. Lorenzo. Edge of the box. Shoots. Left foot. Good defended again from number 4. Chris Hill, the man for Bude Town. Their best player, in my opinion, in this game. Another corner. Lorenzo takes his time. The big guns are lining up for Mousehole now. Adele, Billy Curtis coming in. Herman is at the back post. Short corner. Saboff looking. Lorenzo. Good cross. Hard. Defended well. Hopcroft tries to clear it. Clears it to no one. Tom Hans. Easy for Tom. Howes plays it wide to Lorenzo. Andrew. The captain. Curtis. Tries to get one in the back. Gerrans James. Back post. But he does what he does best. Gerrans James inside the 6-yard area is phenomenal. Unbelievable player. That's Mousehole 6, Bude Town 1. Goal scorer, Gerrans James. What was it? That was the 71st minute. It's Gerrans James' second goal. He's looking for his hat-trick now. Some lovely cross from the captain there. I'm not allowed to call him fantastic today. I believe he gets fined every time I mention it, so I'll try not to mention it too much before the end of this game. But that was a fantastic cross from a great captain. Hans lays it back in to Billy Curtis, who's running at pace. Looking wide. Herman keeps it in. Jake Andrew to Sousa. Matt Howes. Curtis. Sousa again looking for movement. Got beaten this time. Hopcroft trying his best to keep the ball, but he loses it just in front of us. Is that anything like his namesake, Billy Hopcroft? He's a tremendous player. Billy Hopcroft got a superb record in this league. Outstanding player. I'm not sure if he is related. I've no doubt someone will tell me one day. Matt Howes to Herman. He's trying to beat two players. He beats one, looking to beat the other, and he does. Comes inside him, looking for the cross. Sousa shoots. Great defending. Ball comes out from Lafferty, who tried to find Hopcroft, who loses it. Lorenzo picks it up. Great bit of skill from Lorenzo. Lorenzo looking to crouch. Stevens above is wide. Ball through the middle. Herman plays a 1-2 with Jake Andrew. Back to Herman. Cuts inside, just edge of the area. Tries to cross it. And States! What a goal! Offside. Gerrans James come from nowhere. Back post was offside. Great effort. Great play. On the attack again. Tom Hands crosses. Back post. Goes over. Gerrans James must have thought he had his hat-trick then. Sadly for him, he was offside. Perhaps he'll come in the next few minutes. Does what he does best. Comes in that 6-yard area as his domain. He loves it. What I would call he's an old-fashioned centre forward. Big, strong. He scores goals in the right places. Robertson having a touch of the ball. He hasn't had many touches in the second half, as it's been more or less Mousehole. They've kept possession for a fair percentage of this game. The footballers have been playing what Mousehole do, keep possession, pushing the ball, movement. There's plenty of movement in this game. Challenge from Matto. Lovely ball to Adele. Looking for Sousa. Not the best ball to Sousa, but they're going to throw in out of it. Jake Andrew. Back to Howes. Sousa. Looking for the ball. Beaten. Mousehole get the ball back. Lorenzo looking to create. Sabov cuts inside. Jake Andrew again plays a simple ball to Tom Hands. Crosses the ball. Gerrans James, who was in offside position. Great movement, but I think he went a bit early. Not happy. Very unhappy man. Gerrans James receives the ball back. What's he going to do? Oh, great ball. Cut out. Great defending from Alex Harrison. Goes to the other number 3. Tom Hands. Zabov plays it into Sousa, who plays it back to Gerrans James. That's his hat-trick. As I said about 2 minutes ago, it wasn't going to be a matter of time before Gerrans James scores his hat-trick. That's a hat-trick for Gerrans James. The score now is Mousehole 7, Bude Town 1. Thank you. In the 76th minute. So Stephen Saboth and Gerrans James, both of them have got a hat-trick today. 2 forwards, doing what they do best, score goals. Adele plays it to Sousa. Back to Adele, who lays it back. Jake Andrew lost possession. Josh Allen running at them. Looking for Pitt up front. Hopcroft making no movement. Gets a throw in. Looking depleted. Bude Town looks depleted. Sousa gets the ball. Gerrans James, movement. Poor ball. Went to the wrong player. They had Herman running on the outside. The ball should have went to him. Hopcroft having a shot. Oh, and he hits the crossbar. What a shot. Gotta be 40 feet. Whew. What a great effort from Hopcroft. Looking to try a long ball now. Bude Town on the attack. Ball over the top. Hopcroft stops. Didn't run. I think he thought the shot was enough for him. Harry Hopcroft. Mousehole looking to break. Ball to Tom Hands. Long ball. I think the keeper will get that one. And he does. Warburton clears it. Yassim looking. He loses. Mousehole got the ball again. Lorenzo. Zaboff. Playing a little bit deeper at the moment. Now he does one of his runs. Being held. Coming back, plays it back inside to Adele. Mousehole keeping possession. 7-1 up, don't blame them. Sosa. Matty House. Lovely ball. Herman. Will he cut inside? Ghost line unlucky. Bit too hard. About 10 minutes left in this game. Mousehole 7, Bude Town 1. A hat-trick for Stephen Zaboff and a hat-trick for Garens James and a goal for Adele, the big centre half that plays for Mousehole. Bude Town on the attack. Hopcroft running, headed back to Robertson. No problems for him. Tom Hands. Tries a long ball. That's going to be picked up by Chris Hill. He picked it up, but he was surrounded by Mousehole players. Herman gets the ball, but he loses it. Chris Hill gets the ball back. Head down, looking for it. He wasn't going to go now. His head was down. Great challenge from Paulo Sosa. It's a throw-in right in front of us on the halfway line. Chris Hill takes it. Yeah. Ryan Tip tries to get the ball, but Mouse is well back by Billy Curtis. Jake Andrew. No Sosa. Plays the ball back to the keeper. Confidence. And Mouse will come forward again. Intercepted. Harry Hopcroft looking. He shoots. Great save by Robertson. His first save of the game. Hopcroft again. Was looking. He shoots from anywhere. Sosa. Looking for movement. Not a lot of movement going on at the moment for Mousehole. House. Good ball. 1-2. Sosa. Adele over the top. Trying to find Herman. Short one from the goalkeeper. Bude Town coming forward. Long ball, which goes for a goal kick, wasted. Well, we've seen Hopcroft in action. He hit the crossbar and he tested Robertson there with another shot. He looks like a guy who's certainly ain't afraid to shoot, that's for sure. Good footballer. Chris Hill haven't stopped running for Bude Town today, to be fair. But Hopcroft certainly can shoot. Hill's still running, as you can see. Robertson looking for movement. He plays it to Billy Curtis. Salsa looking for movement. And again. Lorenzo to Adele. Great movement. Mousehole coming forward. Up to the halfway line. Garen James. A 1-2 with Adele again. Movement. Matthews went down the right side, back to Sousa, looking for movement. Poor ball. Didn't find Jake Andrew. Bude on the attack. Dangerous Hopcroft. Yassim, goal scorer, plays the ball through the tip. Was offside. He continues his run and puts it in the net. Unfortunately, it doesn't count. Still 7-1 to Mousehole. Hat-trick for Stephen Zaboff. Hat-trick for Garens James, and the other goal scorer was the centre half, Adele. Sosa gets in front of the ball as a free kick to Bude. They're pushing a couple players up. Chris Hill's going up this time. Lafferty, the manager, has been quiet in the second half. Hopcroft is the danger man. And he's on the halfway line. Strange. Free kick taken. Ball played over. Tom Hands headed it. Up in the air. Adele headers it back. Lorenzo, Salsa, Zaboff looking to go forward. Garens James looking, got stuck in his feet. The captain, Liam Sandercock, played all the way back to his goalkeeper, Matt Warburton. Warburton clears it. Unfortunately, Josh Allen could header it. Throw in to Mousehole. Sosa again. He seemed to be everywhere. Plays it back. Robertson to Curtis. Andrew surrounded by two men. They lose it again. Lorenzo wins it back. Howes to Andrew. Head down. Never lifted his head. Lorenzo. Garens James. Simple. 1-2. Herman comes in like he'd been doing in the second half. Loses it this time. Matt Howes crosses the ball. Great defending. Clears it. But they lose it. Poor touch. Lorenzo looking to shoot. Looking to shoot. Never had any. Poor cross from Howes. Bude trying to clear. Got 10 men back. Now they're on the edge. Josh Allen looking to come forward. Lafferty plays it to Josh Allen. Tips in front of him, number 7. Mousehole having to defend at the moment, and defended well. Throw into Mousehole. Sub being made. Number 14 coming on for Mousehole, Jason Simmons. And coming off for Mousehole is one of their hat-trick heroes, I believe, Stephen Zaboff. Crowd giving Zaboff a good round up as he's coming off. Hat-trick hero today for Mousehole. Mousehole on the attack. Ball kicked into touch. "88 minutes gone. Still Mousehole 7, Bude Town 1. Cross comes in. Cleared from Bude Town. Lorenzo. Just under 2 minutes left. Lee Curtis comes edge of the box, plays it straight in. Lorenzo plays a 1-2 with Sousa. My own opinion, Sousa was my man of the match today. Been outstanding, been everywhere. Great performance from Sousa today. All the players have played well. Chance Herman, unlucky, not going to score today. We hope you enjoyed the commentary today and the superb camera work from Luke Chapman, the unsung hero of our team today. He's done a fantastic job. We hope you tune in again and go on the page, click onto the Facebook page and watch the next home game. We hope you've been entertained today. 7-1 at the moment. Some good football from both teams really today. Mousehole on the attack again. Pala Sosa, my man of the match today. Been outstanding. Garens James. Simmons, a sub.
Lovely ball.
Back post. House. Shoots just over the bar. Good effort. Maho's getting a lot of stick off his teammates who are here watching today. I think they were all hoping they would go in the top corner then. Matt Robertson taking the goal kick. To be fair, he's had a great game today in goal. He couldn't have had many chances with the goals. He pulled off some great saves. I think that's going to be a foul. A bit of frustration, which is understandable. 7-1 down. A bit of frustration coming to him. I don't think it didn't mean a lot by that. Anyone who's played football know what I'm talking about. Is the frustration does come in occasionally. Tom Hands had a great game. Been a good workmanlike performance from Mousehole today. Everyone's performed well, some great movement. Get them back on track for the league. This win today. Cross Simmons. Crosses. Unlucky. Warburton. Big kick. Movement. Hopcroft on a great run then. Fortunately, the ball never come to him. Mousehole on the attack. Herman. Lorenzo. Another one's had a great game. Madios. Lorenzo. Looking. Garens James. Over the top. Herman. Chance. Couldn't bring the ball down. Unlucky. Good movement then. Great ball from Garens James. Great bit of work from Starkey then in his own defence. Getting rid of the ball. Josh Allen playing for Pitt, being held up by Adele. Throw in to Mousehole. In injury time. Just want to say what a great job Steve Allen has done today. He's had nothing to do, but what he had to do, he done brilliantly. Great performance from him. Not many less. I enjoyed my time today commentating. I think you all know who I am by now with my Coast FM sport connections. I'm the guest commentator today, and I hope you've enjoyed it today. I've enjoyed doing it. Injury time. Pressure still on Bude Town. It's Mousehole 7, Bude Town 1. Robertson plays it to Jake Andrew, who plays a long ball which actually beats Garens James, who was coming towards the ball and straight over the top of him. Josh Allen trying to keep it in play. Throw into Bude. Pitt loses it to Simmons. Tom Hands. Simmons again. Game. It's the final score here today. Mousehole 7, Bude Town 1. Thank you for watching.